Welcome everybody to vocals.
Woo!
We got Kamilie here, did an amazing video this week,
Aloha.
and she's here to answer questions and just kind of have a conversation together about stage presence and things. Did anybody want to maybe talk about something that they learned from the video this week, something that maybe they hadn't thought about when it comes to stage presence? Crickets. I need a cricket sound for when it's crickets.
I'll go with something. I liked how you talked about the intro and the ending. That was a good reminder to introduce your bandmates, and then you said that you like to bow individually and together at the end. So that was cool.
Yeah. Hey, Mars. Oh my gosh. It's your sight for sore eyes. Erin and I loved our bow. How we bowed together and then we a group hug.
Yeah, that was fun. It was really cool to be on stage with you that one time. That was great.
Yeah. It was really a celebration of being brave for me.
Yeah, I just loved your perspective of, how you hadn't done it before, you've seen your kids do it, and you wanted to put yourself there to see what it's like. And I just, as an observer, I couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You owned the stage. You in both times, both bands that you've been in. What was the name of the second band? I'm drawing a blank.
It was Queer Moon.
Queer Moon, that's right. And your powerful message, like, we didn't cross the border crossed me.
Yeah.
That's a vulnerable thing to talk about and bring up on stage. But how did that feel? How did that moment feel?
Oh, it was empowering. I felt like I was using my platform for something I believe in, was passionate about. So having the microphone is a I don't know, it's a humble honor, really, to have the people's attention. Hey, you guys. Abby, Andrea.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Ready? Awesome. Did anyone else have anything that you learned from the video, or that inspired anything, or any takeaways, thoughts, shares?
Yeah, does anybody have any plans for, remember I talked about ways to enhance your voice? Like, have you practiced that, like throwing your voice? Like in one of my courses, I had to sound loud, that I didn't cross the border. The border crossed me, if you throw your voice, that's one thing that I've really used every time. How about you guys? Is there a certain dance that really brings out your voice better, or a movement?
Yeah, or let's maybe try. I know you all have some lyrics by now, right? Everybody has at least a line or two that you could share with us. And maybe, Kamilie, what if we have them try, saying their lyric, but then also saying their lyric, right? Doing the throw, or doing a power pose, or doing something. And just you yourself feel the difference between the two, right?
I like that idea, Talia.
Yeah, does anyone want to go first? Anyone want to be brave?
Remember, brave is not doing without fear. It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. All right.
Anyone? Mars?
Yeah, Mars.
I'm trying to find it. Can I have it open on here? Maybe I could shrink it down for myself.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Dang it. Where'd you go? Okay. Shell's helped me out a lot with like how we want to use our voice. It's actually pretty slow. It's not, I'm sorry. Why am I having a hard time finding this? Pulling it up. So basically, in this time of oppression, starvation, depression, this world has turned me upside down. Amidst my life, I miss my town. And that part we're working on. This world has turned me upside down. I miss my life. I miss my town. Bureaucrats and leaders shrug shoulders, point fingers. Why are human rights absurd? The people's voice remain unheard. I need to warm up my voice. And my problem is I'm actually playing with guitar, so I have to look down and then, like you were saying, put my neck up and sing. Look down and sing. Look down and sing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's our song.
I know it. You're gonna be awesome, Mars. Good
I'm
for
excited.
you. This is 4. You've done 4 now out of the positions.
I've done
Drum.
all of the adult rock camps. So is that 4? I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
Mars, will you do me a favor and take one of those lines, just one of them, and do it, and do what Kamilie's talking about. Throw it. Like, literally take your hand and throw your notes while you say it. Just so we can see and hear the difference, and so you can feel the difference.
Okay. I'm going to put this down.
Okay. And now we want other people to try this, too. And this is all about, projection and what we learned.
Lo looks like she wanted to volunteer.
Yeah, we'll have
next. Sorry.
We'll go after Mars, yeah.
All right. This world is turning me upside. In this time of oppression, starvation, depression, this world has turned me upside down. I miss my life. I miss my town. Bureaucrats and leaders shrug shoulders, point
Yeah.
Woo! A little better?
Yeah.
Yes, because you're really feeling the words. I could, you know what I mean? And you'll find that it's gonna kind of change your tune too. Because you're gonna, did you guys pick up what we said about the third note in the video? Cool. Because you have those 3 notes to choose from. So if you want to hit the higher one to make it a more drive your point in, that's what it's for, I think. Thank you, Mars. That was so awesome. I can't wait for the show.
I felt it. It was great.
Word.
Did Lo, you wanted to try?
Can I just share the lyrics and not sing them?
Sure, yeah.
Lyrics pulled up. So the chorus is inside, I'm all the versions of me. I can be who I want to be. You don't have to choose one version of yourself. You can do it all. You can be it all. Just let it out.
Word. That's amazing. I love it. What is your notes on that? Oh, sorry, honey.
Have oh, I didn't write them down on here.
Oh, that's okay. And is it a slow song or a fast song?
It's in the middle, sort of.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm looking forward. What's your band name, Lo?
Cherry Chapstick.
Cherry Chapstick, sweet. I love that. My last band was Velvet Cherry, so really cool name.
Lo, do you want to try doing it though, with doing a motion or a movement? No? Maybe just half of the line? All right. That's okay. I still
your eyes closed?
Yeah. What if we close our eyes?
Yeah, we could all close our eyes and you can feel
That's
the groove.
okay.
No? Okay. Yeah, of course. We don't want you to do anything you're not comfortable with.
Who else wants to try?
Hi, Tiana and Beelan. Is that how you say it? Beelan? Okay, great.
Yes, it's Phelan. Thank you. I'm trying to get her to do it with me.
Welcome. Hi, sweetie. What's your band name?
So I think we just decided it's 6 Shades of Color.
Oh, I love that.
Nice.
Fantastic.
So what are we doing? We're singing a little bit of our songs? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, first we asked if there's something in particular that you learned from the stage presence video, and
So
then
I did like the third note, but I don't know how to apply it. So I don't.
Yeah. Talia?
Yeah, so I think it's where you play the chord on the piano. The piano's probably the best place to do it, and you play your 3-finger chord. Kaya probably could help you find it where it is, because I know your song's in C, so it'd be C, E, and then I want to say it's F, or
G,
no,
right?
it's G.
G. C and G is our song. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you could harmonize with those other notes. So find those other notes on the piano, and that way you'll be able to find where the harmonies are together.
Okay.
Someone singing down in C, they could also sing in D and G, and it would sound good.
Like
Okay.
angels.
E, sorry, not D. C, E, and G. I don't have a piano in front of me, but
Okay.
Thank you.
yeah. Do you want to share? You can just say one of the lines, and then we want you to say one of the lines.
Yeah.
Oh, sing it.
Play it both ways.
Do you want to? Let's do the chorus. So I'll do this part and you do this part. Oh. Okay, wait. Kaya's here to join us. She just got home. Come on, come sit down.
It can be a team effort.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can only have cookies if I can have one.
Oh.
Awesome.
Okay, so we just sing. You want to sing it? Like, what are we doing? Just this chorus. Just the chorus?
No, you sing that. I sing that. You sing that.
Okay, Kaya, you do that, and then Tiana. Okay, go ahead.
Sweet.
How do we see them? Don't judge by the color of skin. How do we treat them? Like brother, like sister, like kin.
Seriously, that is so amazing. I love those lyrics. Love that tune. Good job, girls.
Tear tally.
Yeah. Word.
Tear tally. All right, will you two try it for us this time and project it out to us, right? Throw your notes at our faces.
Move your body.
Tiana, put a little bit of your attitude, put some of your attitude, your stank in there, right? Okay.
That's right, Abby and Andrea.
How do we see them? Don't judge by the color of skin. How do we treat them? Like brother, like sister, like kin.
Woo! Ooh, there's a lot more energy. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And you feel that? Everyone in this room felt that, right? You feel it even more because it was special the first time, but then the second time, it made us even more excited about it. That was awesome, right, Kamilie?
Yes, it was amazing. You guys should be proud of yourselves. Good job.
Yeah. It's not
All
easy
right.
singing on Zoom.
Yeah, right. You guys are awesome.
What about Nora or Cash or Abby?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to try?
Sounds like Abby.
It's all right if you're not ready, but let us know. You can let us know when you are. Cash? Or Nora? I think Nora's
Abby.
frozen.
Oh, Abby what is your band name?
What? She's got it. She's already into it.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
The Raccoons.
The Raccoons? That is the coolest name. Oh, did you work on your logo? Is there a rockin' raccoon in it?
Pretty much.
I love it. So unique. So you guys,
want to try singing one
yeah.
line of the lyrics? No. What about the Hey Weirdo line?
Well, I can't forget.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I go grab the
Stage
thing.
fright. You want to go grab the paper?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
Cool.
come back to us. We'll try a line.
I'm interested. Those lyrics sound awesome.
Hillary, are you singing in your song? You guys decided on that?
Not yet, but I might sing along to the choruses. We're just gonna figure out some harmonies now that we actually have the lyrics written down. So I'll get back to you on that.
Do you
Is
want
this
to share one of the lines and just try it? You don't even have to sing. You can just say a line and try it both ways.
Yeah, I can say one of our lines. The malls are open and the morgues are all full.
Word.
That's one of our lyrics of our chorus. So if I was gonna sing it like with more feeling, I would probably not pause before full because I just forgot the lyric. So, but what we are doing in our song, so the very end of our song, we feel like that's one of the most impactful lyrics. So even though it's like in the middle of the chorus, at the very end of our song, we're gonna sing that as our very last line. And we decided to, when we wrote that, at first it was the malls are open and the morgues are all full. But we decided to leave the and out because we were trying to decide should it be and the morgues are all full or but the morgues are all full. So we just left it out. So now it's like two statements: the malls are open, the morgues are all full, and we feel like that gave it a lot of more of a punch to it. So those are just things we just kind of figured out as we were, I think for us, just like doing the chorus over and over again and kind of figuring out what words needed to stay or go. That really helped us a lot.
Excellent. Yeah, it does sound awesome. So is it a, I'm interested, is it a punk rock song?
Kind of like it's a little bit, we're trying to do it kind of poppy because it's in D minor, which in case you don't know, that's the saddest key. But it's in a sad key, but we're trying to make it kind of pop and kind of drivey. Like, I mean, the whole song is just about being like, there's a warning that we're in the end of times with the climate and with the pandemic and with everything going on, but we just keep ignoring the alarm. Like we keep hitting snooze because it's too hard to deal with, kind of thing. So it's poppy, but it's like a dark pop.
We
It's,
want you to dance and also
June's got-
feel. We want you to dance and celebrate and also be like, wow, they're saying some really powerful things that I wasn't listening to because I was jamming on the bop.
We're trying to trick everybody. We're
Trying to
like,
trick
we
ya.
got some stuff to say, but you're gonna think it's a dance
You're
song.
gonna be like, dang it.
But yeah, it's coming together.
So we're looking at a Hillary and June duo?
No.
No. So we also in our quarantine bubble is Kat Kellemeyer and their partner Kendra. So we have 4 people in our band.
Yeah, Kat's been in our bubble since a year ago when the quarantine broke out. So we were like, let's be in a band together. But I do have a vocals question. So without giving too much of our song away, because this is my favorite part, what's the best way to scream?
Okay, that's a good one. For me, it's going deep.
Deep. Okay.
So it's your range. So because I'm an alto, I'll go deep. And what are you?
Bad at singing. I don't know.
You're great at singing. Stop it. June is somewhere between alto and soprano, definitely.
Okay,
More like an
then
alto.
you could try both. But it, they have always told us to make it come from down in the abs. You bring the air up from your abs to push out.
Okay.
So, and have you done any breathing techniques, anybody?
Yeah, in the first couple of lessons, we did some breathing.
Yeah, that breathing, it did wonders for me. I know the first year, no, it was the second year, Queer Moon. I had a horrible respiratory problem, but those breathing exercises really helped me clear that out for showtime.
Some of those. Can we go through a couple of them right now that are really helpful? Because I am going to be singing back up on the chorus. I'm not worried about that, but I need to get some breathing down so I can scream for a period of time.
Yeah, the scream in our song is kind of long. It's like
so it's.
I don't know how long it is.
It's a long scream.
Talia, who was leading the vocals? Was that you? The breathing exercises?
No, it was Lori. Michelle taught us some. Everyone's kind of taught a couple different ones. Yeah.
Are there any that you like, Kamilie?
Yeah.
Would you mind, Talia, leading us in one?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I would say the main thing about screaming is do not push it. You will damage your vocal cords. You can damage your vocal cords. I've done it before. But like Kamilie said, when you're going to scream, like, You have, first off, don't sit down and scream, but you breathe down into the low part of your belly, right? And you don't be afraid to have your belly, you want your belly out, and you want to breathe deep into it, and then, ah! Right? But if I were to do that without any breath and without breathing deep, it would have been like, ah! Right? I also like to do, if anyone knows Charles Bradley, he does what's called a screaming eagle. So, you know, but you have to breathe, and if you do that without breathing, you will damage your voice.
Okay.
And the only thing I can say is breathe deep for it. But so one thing to do is like, all right, everybody, take a nice deep breath, put it in your chest, and then bring that deep breath down into your lowest part of your belly, and then hold that in, and then slowly let it out. But don't let it all the way out. Stop your breath when it gets to here. Take another breath. You're envisioning this, right? And it's going all the way down to your belly. And you let a little bit out, but don't let it all out. Stop here. Take another breath. All right. And let's do one more. And everybody try this next time. Take your deep breath and scream. Ah! I only saw a couple people scream. Come on. Did you scare your neighbors? You scare your family,
Some
right?
people might get grounded at their house.
Yeah.
We're here alone,
you're
so we just
screaming.
muted it and
The
screamed.
dog is the only one that didn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet Kim.
She didn't like
Oh, Kit.
But she'll be
But if you don't have the air to support that, you're going to be getting your air from your neck, right? And this goes for singing at any time. You don't want to sing from your neck. And I've been guilty of this. Like, if you have pictures and your veins are popping, that's usually not a good sign because you're not singing from your diaphragm. You're not singing from your stomach. You're singing from your neck. And what that does is damage your vocal cords. So before you try your big scream or you try anything that is like way out of your range, breath is going to be your best friend through the entire process. Yeah.
Yeah. And don't eat corn chips before you sing.
This is actually a really good point.
That was good.
Really good point. Before a show, I used to be guilty and I would eat my food right before I went on stage. And one night I had rice for dinner and I'm singing a note and a piece of rice came up and got lodged in my throat, in the back of my throat. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to have to get the Heimlich maneuver while I was singing. And luckily I just went, you know, and it came out. Like, that was the scariest moment for me on stage. It was at a big show at the State Room. I thought it might have been the end of me. It would, you know, I would have been happy. It's what I love. But
Oh my gosh.
you
I
don't
was
want
probably there and I didn't even notice, Talia.
Yeah,
You
you
played it off. You were like, huh, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, she's walking out. That's a headbang. No, I almost puked. But
Good recovery, though.
yeah, you don't want to eat a whole big, huge, heavy meal before you sing. You know, you want to like eat at least a couple hours before you sing for a long time because your tummy does a lot of work in singing. Your stomach and your diaphragm's doing most of the work. And I used to eat Philly cheesesteaks before my shows, and that was another bad thing. It was like I did it because I wanted protein, but then I would just get out there and burp into the microphone, right? How awful is that? So I'm glad you brought it up because these are things not all singers are willing to talk about, but it's
Right.
the truth. Or
And,
drinking
like,
soda pop, right?
What about
You
chewing
shouldn't-
gum? Is chewing
Yeah.
gum a no-no when you're singing
Oh,
no gum?
Do you need to ask that question?
I don't know.
I personally cannot stand it as a viewer and watching someone on stage chewing gum when they're singing or playing with their gum when they're singing. Or I see drummers do it. It's all right now in class, but if you're performing, I've seen drummers do it and they're just chewing while they're drumming. I'm like, you look like a cow playing the drums, just like eating grass, you know? But yeah, I think there's good things to think about. You can also choke on your gum.
That's right.
That's very real. You go to sing or go to scream, you could totally choke on your piece of gum.
Or
So,
you could lodge it in your singer. Like,
yeah, I have had gum come out of my mouth and into the crowd before. Yes, I've had it all, folks.
yeah, water is good because it won't constrict your throat, but like juices, like citrus juices will make your throat close up. So you don't want to drink those before you sing.
Yep, citrus, coffee, milk,
Yes,
soda pop.
it coats the back of your throat and then you'll get phlegm.
Does anyone know what is good to drink maybe if you're singing besides water? Anything else come to mind? Honey. Yep. Erin nailed it.
Tea. Right, honey.
Even just hot water with some honey in it. You know, if you
Yeah.
don't like tea, put some hot water and honey in it. And tea is great. Yep.
Yeah.
I use the throat coat. Anyone used the throat coat before with echinacea? It's
Yeah.
nice for singers, right? Yeah. Hey, is Abby ready to share? Did Abby get their lyrics? Not to put you on the spot, but I thought you were back. Saw you were back. Yes. All right.
Sweet.
Okay, you gonna do that one line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one line.
Well, we have more, but
Yeah, we have more.
okay. So everything they've been talking about, you want to project it, right? Or throw it. Okay, can you throw that line at them? Okay. Ready?
Hey, where do you wanna be, my friend?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I do want to be your friend.
Yes.
So I loved how you did your hey. And you
Yeah.
came out and you were excited and your eyes got really big and I got all excited. I was like, what's going to happen right now? That was
Right.
awesome. Thank you.
Good job.
Good job, Abby.
So maybe we could talk about, is there anything that anybody's nervous about for filming your video? Maybe we can talk through some of those nerves. Anyone? Anyone have nerves about recording or singing or filming themselves? Erin?
Yeah, I'm nervous, and we practiced a little bit today and recorded it for the first time, and it made it way awkward. So we have to do that some more. Nervous about most of it. Yeah, we'll keep working on it.
Yeah, well, think about when you first come into the Zoom room. How awkward is it, right? It's awkward for everybody. It's like, ah. And then, 10, 20 minutes in, we are talking and chatting. So I think it's the same thing. You just have to keep doing it. And don't, ham up for the camera. But also, if it scares you, maybe pretend it's not there, Or pretend it's like your best friend or someone you do want to perform for. Yeah. Any other nerves?
But we haven't begun to move yet. We're still in place and while we do our song.
Yeah. And that's good because you want to your most important thing is you want to be able to play it and sing it and perform it. So that's really good. The more you sing it, you're going to start to notice. So start with the smallest thing. And the smallest thing for everybody, remember when Madison was talking about swaying back and forth? Yeah, swaying back and forth. So that's like the very first thing. Or just nodding your head. It doesn't take much to show that you're engaged and into it, right? Especially once you get comfortable performing. Abby, you are so brave. I want you to know that. You're so brave. Thanks for sharing that with us all. Anything else people are worried about or?
Cash, did you say something? I thought I saw you trying to talk, but you're on mute. Oh, okay. Hey, Nora. How about you? What is your band name, Nora?
It's actually me and Kashmira in a band.
Oh,
Yeah. So our band name is Soul Sisters because
Yes.
my best friend. So
He's like the
best
other
friend,
half
soul
of my soul,
sister.
so.
Yes. I call my best friend Soul Sister too. Well, that's what we say. We're Soul Sisters. That's amazing. What's your song called?
it's called Do Something.
Yes, I love action. And what is the message?
Like if there's something that you really feel strongly and passionately about and it's not the best or it just do something to change it instead of just hoping something will happen, I think.
Yeah.
Excellent message. I love it. I love it. You guys are going to change the world with that attitude. Good job. Are you both singing then?
Yes.
Yeah.
And how are you making your music? On piano or guitar?
Cash
Doing it on the piano and the electric guitar.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
a
forward
sweet
to
setup.
seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piano and guitar is a cool sound together, so I'm excited to
Mhm.
hear.
Okay.
Is there any other things people are feeling a little bit worried or nervous for? Now's your time. We can help. It helps to talk about it, you know?
Costumes or coordinating outfits. You talked about that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
One question I had is, so I'm probably gonna try to sing backups, and one of the things that makes me nervous is I keep picturing it in my head over and over again, where I go to sing and like I sing in the wrong key, like I'm just like off, and it sounds weird and it makes other people sound bad. So like in my mind it just like happens, and so when I think about singing, like I automatically just think like, oh, it's gonna be off key, right? So I'm wondering if there's tricks to like when you're listening to the music and you're about to come in, like to find that note or anything to kind of stop like doing that.
It's so funny. Thank you for asking that. That is a great question because I'm thinking back to my performances and what I've done. And sometimes I'll take cues from my drummer or my guitar player, whoever's going to do a little riff, bam, 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 bam. And then if I follow him, I'll try to go along with the lines with that same groove. And it changes. Like it changes from our practice to what happened on stage. Because I did mess up in Queer Moon. Like people probably don't remember it, but I hear it every time I watch the video. To get back on track, I followed River and they brought me back.
Yeah, I've watched that video like 15 times and I didn't know you messed up. So good job. You just played it
Thank you.
off.
That just
Awesome.
goes along with the lines of, people are not going to remember that one mistake.
Yeah, definitely. Cool.
So
Yeah.
something I do when I have to, especially with harmonies, because harmonies are daunting, and if you are a little bit off, it can totally make everybody else sound like they're not right, right? What I do is, so find your first starting note and play it on your guitar, whatever instrument you're doing, your keys, right?
Yeah, I'm playing keys.
So find that note that you start on your keys. Right before you go to play that song, just play that note over and over and then sing with it, So wherever you are, you're like ding, mim, 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 and just get it in your brain right before you sing it. Because that's for me before I go out on a big stage and have to do something, I always rehearse where the notes start and I get it stuck in my head. And the other thing comes from if I think I'm not going to nail this note, I don't. What do you think happens? If I go in there and think, I'm just going to make this sound bad, what do you think happens? Anyone? What happens when you do that?
All
Cash?
your nightmares come true.
Yeah.
Cash.
Well, then it kind of like, wait.
It makes it happen. There is so much power behind your brain, behind your mind, behind what you say to yourself, your self-talk, your self-worth. So literally, if you go out, before you go out on stage and you just think, I'm going to suck, it's going to be really hard to not suck, And it's hard. It's really hard, but you have to pep talk yourself. You have to say, you know what? I am confident. I spent 5 weeks so far learning how to play these instruments. I know what I'm doing. I know how to accomplish this goal, and I'm going to go rock it. I'm going to go out and crush this song. And if I go in with that attitude, I crush it. I don't have any issues. I don't have problems. But if I have negative energy and it's mostly around myself, right? Negative self-talk. So if you hear your bandmates talking negative, I can't remember who it was, but someone, oh yeah, Hillary, you said, no, you don't suck at singing, June.
Oh yeah, June's always talks bad about her voice, and I'm like, you have one of the best voices I've ever heard.
And keep doing that. Keep saying that. Keep stopping that negative talk, because sometimes we just have to be reminded. Milan is my person who's like, knock it off. Stop. You're not allowed to talk that way about yourself, right? And so if you can't be accountable to yourself for it, get a buddy. At Rock Camp, we always have buddies, and it's kind of hard virtually. We don't have a buddy here, but all of us are your buddies. Every one of your instructors, every one of us directors, these co-campers are your buddies. And so if you're feeling down about yourself, I want you to take a walk, go outside, take a breath, do what Madison said, do the hokey pokey, let it all out, and then come back and say, I'm going to rock this. And I guarantee you will nail that note every time. So Hillary, Don't think I'm going to make this sound worse. Every time think I'm going to add to this experience. My voice is going to add to this experience. Right?
Right.
Capiche?
Capiche. Thanks for the therapy session. I need it. I think we all need it. Yeah.
Music's therapy, you know. In my
Totally.
hardest
Amen.
days, I play my music and it makes me
Yep.
feel better. In my happiest days, I play music and it makes me feel better.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that I'm super excited. You all have come so far, just from day one to now, where you are sharing your vulnerable lyrics with us and being brave. It really is a beautiful experience. Does anyone have any other questions or thoughts before we say goodbye for the evening?
Hi, Dad.
Anyone? Anyone?
Hey,
So
Dad.
Marvin's holding down the drums in the band.
Nice.
Yep. I think so. What I want you all to do maybe tonight would be cool is if you I want you to write down your 5 favorite things about yourself. Okay? I want you to do that tonight, and I'm going to do it as well. We're going to write down 5 things that we love about ourselves, our favorite things about ourselves, okay? And then look at that piece of paper every single day until you film your video. And you are going to be the rock star that you are, you know. You've got this whole support system. Even though we're virtual, we still have each other. It's really cool. Kamilie, do you have any words of wisdom you want to send us on our way with?
Real quick, it looks like Abby had their hand raised. Abby, did you raise your hand? Did you want to ask a question or say something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made a song. I made 2 songs. And then here's what I got so far in song 1. I call the voices to be noticed. I sing the song out loud in places they might not hear me, but I still listen to my heart. Oh, awesome. And then this is my mom's part because she's the backup singer. Oh, wait. And then this is my mom's part. Oh, I listen to my heart. And then there's number 2 of another song of the other part I made. Oh, everyone makes mistakes. Don't blame yourself. You're still who you are. 'Cause everyone makes mistakes. If you make a mistake, it's okay. You're special. And then I still need to finish the word special.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, Abby.
If you
You're
make a
songwriting.
mistake, you're okay. It's stuck in my head already.
Yep.
I think those are great words of wisdom, Abby, for all of us to take with us in this next week of band practice. Awesome.
Yeah, thank
I
you for
wanted
being
to
brave. Thank you for being
Yeah,
brave and
thank
sharing
you.
that.
Thank you. I just wanted to tell you how awesome you guys are. I'm so proud of you. And thank you for letting me be a part of it. And have fun. This is for you. This is your accomplishment, and I want you to enjoy it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Aloha.
you. Thanks, Kamilie.
Thanks again, Kamilie.
Bye. Mahalo, everyone.
Oh yeah, mahalo is goodbye. That's right.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Hello.